Out of all the Bible characters, all the people that are in the Bible, good, bad, indifferent, which one do you connect with, do you resonate with the most?
Esther.
And why is that?
I feel that Esther was a very selfless character in the Bible who thought about the people. And as we learn about faith, we realize God is about the relationship with the people and more than what was good for her. So I believe this is what my journey is all about.
Hang on, that's not. What about the fact that Mordecai really had to push Esther to do what she did? How does that affect you?
I think for me it's all about knowing that God in your journey or in your destiny, you won't have to do it alone. God has placed people on that path to trigger you, to push you, and that is something that I have. I see myself with people. God has placed people who are helping me to walk in that path that God has created for me. Yeah, and I take their advice and I seek God for clarification and get that.
Okay, Ruth, so who in the Bible do you resonate with the most?
Okay, I resonate with Ruth.
Why would that be?
Okay. The character of Ruth is one beautiful thing to me. It's just getting to see this person who is wholeheartedly devoted herself to the well-being of others. To me, Naomi was a widow, and she was also a widow in that sense. But then she just couldn't leave her mother-in-law aside, and I've seen that just reflects parts of me growing up with the people I love and I cherish, my family, the ones in my circle. I always want to know, and then make sure that they feel love and then protected. Even being the last one, I always see myself going out of my way to just protect my elder siblings and all that. And the way she was humble and obedient, even with whatever Naomi told her to do, she obeyed, and then she just did, and then through that God blessed her. And, yeah.
And now, Naomi obviously had two daughters-in-law, Ruth and
Oprah.
Oprah, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's not recorded in the Bible, but history records that Oprah became a loose woman, right? A string of men, and that she ultimately became the direct ancestor of the giants. While Ruth's direct descendants became David and others, right? So David, technically in that story where he was fighting Goliath, was actually fighting a distant cousin, right?
Yeah.
Now, how does that make you feel to know that Ruth in the Bible became the family line of Jesus Christ and the other one did not?
Yeah.
How does that influence your thinking about yourself?
It just influences. Ruth just chose Naomi, not just because of her being a mother-in-law. It's like wherever you go, I'll go. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God. It means as at that time she had a different God, and that this God that Naomi is serving is the God that we all know. So to me, Ruth put God first, just like the Matthew 6:33. She seeked God first. Yeah, God's kingdom first, and then His righteousness, and then all other things, all other good things, and every other thing, God added it up to her. Yeah, so it's all about seeking God first, and His kingdom. Thank you. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, press. No.
In all the people in the Bible, which one do you resonate with the most?
I think it's a really hard thing to think about just one character, because I think we can all relate to different character at different times in our life. But I'm just thinking about my own life. I think I like the story of David beside Paul and Jesus, of course. But with the story of David, it's just I relate to him because I'm a worshiper, and David also was a worshiper. And through his life, he learned to worship Jesus, even when he wasn't popular, when he was just a shepherd. When he was in his own closet, he learned to worship the Lord, and he continued to be a worshiper when he went out in the field to fight, or when he became king in the palace. I think the life of a worshiper should become a really a foundation for every Christian. As we live our life, we should learn from David, so that everything that we do it out of the worship heart. And I love the name David.
Because of David.
And what's your husband's name?
David means beloved.
Yes, of the family of David.
Okay, David. Who in the Bible you can resonate with?
David. Not just because my name's David, but or because my mum named me after King David, but because of who and what he was. David made plenty of mistakes in life, yet he had a definite calling from God to be something much more than what he was. To take his skills, the things that he gained in life, and to use them not just to shepherd a flock of sheep, but to shepherd an entire nation and to provide an example for others to follow. And he lived in a very difficult time, yet he raised up to be a mighty man of God. And even though he made loads of mistakes, he still was known by God as a man after his own heart. And the name David means beloved, beloved of God. And that's why Mum named me Dave. That's why I guess I see a lot in him that benefits me, because I've made mistakes in my life, yet like all of us, God gives us a calling, and I'm doing what I can to be what he wants me to be. Amen. Okay, Jody, so who in the Bible do you resonate with the most?
I resonate most with David. I have a triple threat. Reason why is that David was after God's own heart, and I feel as a worshipper I can resonate so much with him. And best thing I can say is that David wrote all the Psalms, and I'm drawn to Psalm 51, that when he made mistakes he poured his heart out to God. And I'm desperate for you. Amen.
William, who do you resonate with most in the Bible?
The person I resonate with mostly in the Bible is Joshua. Joshua, as viewed in the Bible, was a leader, and my name Musili also symbolizes a leader, an advocate. Joshua played a big role while leading the children of Israel to the promised land, and I see myself as a person who has the capability to lead people to the promised land. The other reason as to why I resonate with Joshua is because he was confident and he was obedient to God.
Tell me, who do you resonate with most in the Bible?
I think with Deborah, simply because of how she fought for her family, and I believe that is what I would do for my family. I would really go over and beyond. But something that I could say is that I don't do it in my own strength. It's only through God and His strength, the strength that He has given me, so that I can fight on their behalf.
Amen.